We have a lot of amazing things going on at Davos. Actually, comical things. You've got Trump in there like a bull in a china shop. You've got Macron there with his glasses on. You've got the World Economic Forum's new messiah, Larry Fink from BlackRock. Yes, good old Larry Fink. And you've got JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon there being trapped, or trying to be trapped, by the Economist in an interview where the woman is trying to make him look bad and look like a Trump supporter. It's really, really fascinating stuff.
You're beginning to sound quite Trumpy in this.
I'm not Trumpy. I'm a realist, and I like facts and detail, and not binary shit that goes on all the time. With
we can agree. We can agree on.
I think The Economist is the absolute best, most analytical thing in the world, and you should continue that. So.
Absolutely. What if
I've been coming to Davos all these years and listening to chatter and stuff like that. And he didn't do a particularly good job making the world a better place. I think it's great we get together and talk. But what you want me to do, this is.
I want you to answer my question. It's not hard.
Headline that gets razzed up.
No, I don't. Jamie, that's not true. I'm genuine. I've asked you this question off camera.
I made it clear. I want a stronger NATO, a stronger Europe. Some of the things Trump has done are causing that. Some are not. I'm not a tariff guy, though I'd use it in the 8 cases I had. I think they should change their approach to immigration. I've said it. What the hell else do you want me to say?
Is there a climate of fear?
I think that is completely clear.
And if we dive even deeper, we've got parts of where MSNBC is trying to say Trump's never read a book. The man's written several books, so if he's never read a book, but he's written books, that's a really interesting oxymoron. Then you've got, Trump's losing and Trump's lost and this and that, and we've got Trump and Greenland. Well, now we understand what the Trump play for Greenland was. It was to steal, it was a power play. It was kind of to steal the mojo from the World Economic Forum, so people were paying attention to what's going on with Greenland. It was very, very clever. Now, whether Macron was in cahoots with Trump, knowing what the real deal was or not, I have no idea. But it was a stunning, another marketing ploy by Donald Trump again. Not to my taste, I will say, but it definitely worked for what he was trying to get accomplished. And of course, the left media, like an MSNBC, will constantly tell you, they'll twist the truth and just invent stuff and tell you things that are actually not factual, over and over and over again.
The Europeans are really shocked by the president's rhetoric. They're frustrated. They feel the U.S. is turning into more of an adversary than an ally.
Because I guess at the end of the day, that's all they have is just lies, because they're out of truth and they have their ideology, their religion, their progressive religion, but they don't actually have facts, stats, and data that work. And that's very obvious. If you want to talk about mass illegal immigration, you want to talk about their economic policies. He's absolutely right about windmills. I work with a number of companies that do windmills, and windmills have a lot of problems, by the way. They don't work that well. However, solar panels are pretty kick-ass. They work quite well. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on what you think was really going on at the World Economic Forum with all these high rollers out there talking. It wasn't like other years. It was kind of a joke. And the one fascinating thing I found about the Economic Forum is that they repeatedly would say, here's a place to come and have interesting conversations, but we actually don't get a lot accomplished, or we actually don't do a lot. Now that's a crock of horse's shit if I've ever heard it. And I say that because if you look back to 2020, what happened there? You got to watch these people. They're very tricky, they're liars, and they just know it's not their moment. So what they're holding on for and hoping for is Donald Trump in 3 years will be gone, and they can get back to their sicko agenda to try to screw up the world and the image that they desire for the rest of us. Although they're still screwing things up as well as they can. I mean, let's be right. Ukraine, Zelensky, Keir Starmer are all puppets of BlackRock, and BlackRock has a huge vested interest that Ukraine falls into NATO's hands so they can be responsible for all the rebuilding and the billions and billions and billions of dollars that they can make off of that rebuilding of Ukraine. Whether that actually will come to fruition, I don't know. We will find out. But at any rate, leave your comments in the comment box. If you liked the video, smash the like button, and business leaders, for more value like this, follow me.